Hey kids, how's it going out there? Today is Monday, May 19th, and it's 8:45 in the morning. Hope you guys are doing well out there. Hope everybody's having a good start to their week. We are waiting for that minute mark, and as soon as I do my call, and I'm going to clear some space with the little bell. You guys, we have hit that minute mark, so welcome in. Witches, bitches, twats, and thoughts. I'm Black Betty, and I am Karma's right hand. This is the Underdog Ministry. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking some time to kick it with me. Let me clear some space really quickly. Headphone warning. All right, and let's get a prayer in. Dear God, Archangel Michael and benevolent beings of divine knowledge and grace, please be with me as I channel these messages here today. Please make them clear, true, and concise, contain accurate information, no misinformation or lies. Archangel Michael, I ask that you surround me with your wings of light and cut off all energetic projections that are not meant for my highest timeline. Return that energy to source to be recycled appropriately, because vengeance is for God and not for me. Amen. All right, let's get these dice out, y'all, and shake them up. Headphone warning. Okay. Let's get this down here so you guys can see a little bit better. That's better. All right, so we've got Nug, N-U-G. Could be the magazine, could have something to do with a nug of weed. Look, L-O-O-K. Somebody has a look. Somebody doesn't like the way somebody looks. Somebody has to take another look at something. Pill. P-I-L-L. My grandma Thelma used to call me a little pill when I was a little kid. Somebody might have a pill problem, like an addiction. Bear, B-E-A-R. Huh. Somebody has a stuffed animal that they have held on to for a very, very, very long time. It could be a bear that's like threadbare. All right. Tin. One Tin Soldier by Martika. Step by step, heart to heart, left by left. It's too high of an octave for me, but they all fall down like toy soldiers. Something about toy soldiers. The Tin Man from The Wizard of Oz. He needed a heart. Rest. Somebody needs to get some rest. Maybe they're exerting themselves too much. Somebody might be looking like they need rest. All right, we are out of vowels. Rodent. R-O-D-E-N-T. Rodent. Gulf. Like the Gulf of Mexico, not the Gulf of America. Gulf of Mexico. Okay? Some of us actually think that is the dumbest shit ever. We're only going to do this for a second here. Be. All that you can be, just be. Rest. Just be. I can't see what letter that is, y'all, because it is completely worn off. I think it's a K. It is a K. And we're putting that back in the can. Let's get out the Majors deck and see what the energy is around the words today. The words that came out of the dice are nug, look, pill, bear, tin, rest, rodent, gulf, and bee. Hey, Cynthia Bloomfield. Hey, Josh. Hey, Kevin. How's it going? How did you know it was addicted to opioids? What are you talking about? I just read. I don't know. Okay. Probably because the word pill came out. All right. The Hermit is the overall energy of today, y'all. This is somebody going within, somebody that is a solitary person, somebody that has isolated themselves, somebody that might feel like they need to wall themselves off. This is somebody looking deeper into something, taking a deeper look. Look is one of the words. I feel like somebody might be investigating something with the Hermit. The Hermit's also an investigator. Let's get the shadow on this and see what the story is. All right. So we've got reversal in reverse. So we've got Uno reversal, all right? Reversal in reverse. Somebody tried to send some energy back to another person that never sent the energy to begin with. So it's going to rest with the person that sent it because that's where it originated. That is source of that energy. Let's get a couple of these out. Get a couple more oracle before we get into the tarot, and then we're going to dial it down, y'all. So, something about a rodent, gulf. Let's see. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel is the strength of God. This is almost like the strength card. 7th chakra is your crown chakra. So somebody is really trying to mess with someone's top here. They're trying to fuck with someone's head. Somebody's trying to look really deeply into somebody and trying to send some energy back to somebody who never sent it to begin with. And it's, you know, doing it, it's like designed to mess with somebody's intuition. It's designed to dick with somebody's mind. It's designed to knock somebody off balance. Okay, let's get into the tarot, shall we? Tell me about nug, look, pill, bear, tin, rest, rodent, gulf, and bee. With this Hermit energy, we've got investigatory energy, somebody that's introspective, somebody that's really looking deeper. This reversal in reverse means it's going back to whoever originated whatever investigation this was. So whoever triggered the investigation is now the subject of the investigation, I think. Let's find out. Tell me about this Hermit. So we've got the Emperor in reverse and 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So this Hermit energy is somebody that is looking into possibly an abuse of power, an abuse of authority, a misuse of authority, somebody that was, I'm going to say somebody who wanted to control another person's work here. They wanted recognition. They wanted, the rights and residuals. They wanted, what is it when you get, every time a song plays, somebody get royalties is the word I'm looking for. Somebody wanted the royalties to somebody else's work. And it's being investigated, how somebody was trying to tightly control another person's, it's like they're trying to control somebody's money and keep them working without them getting the money. Cast some sort of illusion. Manipulate the situation. Tell me about this reversal in reverse. So going back to where this energy originated, going back to where the story originated, where the information originally came from. This information came from somebody's like intuition. It's like a hunch. You know where the energy came from. You've got a hunch. The Magician and the High Priestess right back to back with the Emperor and the Hermit. I'm kind of concentrating on how these 4 cards are interacting. Somebody's deeply investigating a situation. And it's all going back to where the story originated by trying to control somebody's knowing here. Look at these 2 cards together. Now notice the similarities in the visuals. This crown chakra, this intuition here, somebody's trying to circumvent somebody knowing something or ever finding something out. And it's like they're trying to cast an illusion over it, trying to keep somebody's money, trying to keep somebody's work product. It's like somebody's trying to attain control over the rights and residuals and royalties of another person's work. 12/12 on the clock. Somebody's trying to mirror another person and trying to be like the one that did the work. And this reversal in reverse, this source energy, somebody knows exactly who started this all. Who did start this all? Who the rodent is, who the rat is, who the person is that's trying to take a deeper look. We've got a 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody that didn't want to give up control over whatever belongs to you, your work product, your money. They don't want to give control up over that. They should have never had control over this. Somebody is going bankrupt. They're spending what's yours. They're spending what's yours, pretending that you know about this and you don't. Even though there's some sort of hunch, you know who's doing something or who started a rumor, who started an investigation, who started a report. Whatever it is, this investigation has gone around so far, and you can see that somebody wanted to control the ability for somebody else to have their own money or their own work product, or they wanted the rights, residuals, and the earnings of another person. It's a serious betrayal here. Serious betrayal. Look, they want to control something that somebody else, like a windfall that this Empress is having. Do you see all these major arcana? We've got the Hermit, we've got the High Priestess, we've got the Emperor in reverse, we've got the Magician, and then we have got the Empress and the Wheel of Fortune. I have pulled 8 cards, and 5 of them are majors. This energy is huge right here. This Emperor in reverse, I'm seeing that they wanted to maintain control over this Empress somehow. The High Priestess, the Empress, we've got Archangel Uriel, which is the right hand of God, the defender, the enforcer, the war god. Like, this person is trying to maintain control, but you've got spiritual muscle that is kicking ass, taking names, and making sure that they dot all the I's, cross all the T's, and hit every box on the checklist. Everybody, that's where this reversal is. Everything where it came from is going back to where it came from. It doesn't matter who originated what. It doesn't matter who originated the story, who made the first report, who started the investigation. It doesn't matter. The results are here to show this Emperor is in reverse. This is a Machiavellian control freak that didn't want somebody else to be able to be successful, have any long-term success, have any goals or plans pan out for them. This person is manipulative. They're trying to manipulate the energy, the narrative around somebody else. And here it is. It's like somebody knows that this is what's going on. They can see it. They can see it. That somebody just doesn't want to give up control of something that belongs to another person, which is why they're trying to betray this person, why they're trying to manipulate the energy to make this person look like they can't function. But in the reality, this person's in the upright, creative, able to manifest, peaceful, sitting in a place where they know their worth, their value, and they're not taking any less. And this is what's benefiting this person. There's something about to pop in for this Empress energy, okay? This High Priestess energy, the Angel of Balance, Archangel Uriel. Somebody is coming in to right the wrongs and make it balance out. Something's going to be balanced out. Somebody's been fighting for a very, very, very long time against you. Somebody's very much aggro. Somebody is passive aggressive, hostile, but they're about to lose big. They're about to lose big. You can't stop somebody from working and then, or make somebody work and then keep control of the money, or keep control of their work product, or own their rights and residuals, or even make this person work under contract without getting paid. That is indentured servitude. There is some sort of investigation going on. Somebody's taking a deeper look. Somebody has a tin of rodent bait, rodent repellent. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. This is, I'm getting a report card does not work and play well with others. That shit used to be said when I was like in 2nd, 3rd grade, but nobody knew back then about autism or anything like that. I just got beat every day. So let's just talk about somebody that does not work and play well with others. This person is aggro. They don't, it's like not even at work does anybody want to hang out with this person. Their bitterness and their desire to betray you and their hostility and their, this person uses intimidation, the way they look against people. Like, right? To make people kind of fall in line. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. It doesn't work. This person, I think, is not working and playing well with others, so they're not going to be working. That was too much. Way too much. Let's get a shuffle. Not working and playing well with others. This person is going to be given some sort of mandatory rest period, like an involuntary leave of absence, forced to use all of their sick time because their hostility is carrying over into the workplace. This investigation is finding all of this stuff out. King of Swords in the reverse. Look, this person, nobody trusts this person. Nobody wants to work with this person. They're being, I'm hearing, relieved of duty. This person's going to be given an involuntary vacation, involuntary rest period to use up their PTO. And then by the time they return, they're going to be cut loose. This person has no integrity. People can't trust them. They're aggressive. They're hostile. And they wield their position in a negative way. This is the Emperor energy. Emperor in reverse energy to the King of Swords in reverse energy. This person is losing stature, losing respect, losing clout, losing authority, They are being like demoted, backtracked, and I think they're going to be relieved of their position. Because of this investigation. 9 of Pentacles into the 7 of Swords in reverse. Look, you're doing something here by yourself, or this person may have to say they did this by themselves. They might have to confess this with the 7 of Swords in reverse energy. This is like repentance. Somebody sees that you're doing well on your own, possibly, despite what was said about you or done. I mean, we've got Empress, High Priestess, Archangel Uriel, the Angel of Balance, all in the upright for your energy here. Whoever is investigating you is now flipping this situation and going around and investigating the person who originated the claims, the complaints, the reports, the false stories about you. Whoever was manipulating the energy, all right, to keep you from being able to have the product of your own work. This is somebody who wanted to be able to have power of authority over your situation. They wanted to keep you working while they got the money, which made you a slave. And that was not going to happen here. That is not going to happen here, period. It's not. Somebody is going to somebody's going to rat this out. Somebody in this investigation is a rodent. They are going to tell the truth. They're going to snitch. And that's a good thing for this situation. Whoever is going to tell the truth in this situation is going to help the rest of the people that are being affected by whoever this Emperor in reverse is. They were gunning for this one energy, this High Priestess, this Empress, this Archangel energy here. This balanced person, they were gunning for this person, and they wanted their work product. They wanted to own the rights to their work product and keep them working while they were the ones earning. Fortune is being flipped in the favor of this Empress here. This betrayal, this conflict, this hostile perspective of this High Priestess energy, this Empress energy, is being seen. The source of the investigation, the initial person who started the report to begin an investigation, was this Emperor in reverse energy, King of Swords, Magician energy. This is a betrayer. This is somebody who wanted the eyes not on them. This person's the problem. This person's the problem. But meanwhile, this person is kind of like picking their own fruit and minding their own business here. And somebody has to confess the truth. Somebody has to talk about their sneaky subversiveness, how they were just trying to steal money from this person, keep this person working so they could somehow circumvent this money that was coming to this earnings, right? For whoever's work product this is. This High Priestess energy, this Empress energy. We're going to get this person to work for free or steal from this person, and they'll never know they were ever earning with that 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. To the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. We'll never know. This person is never going to know. They're never going to know that they could have been extremely well compensated for whatever they're doing. They're never going to know. But they know because they're this High Priestess energy. Right? We've got the Archangel Uriel with the crown chakra. This is somebody who is in tune with their higher self. They know what was done to them. 9 of Pentacles. This person is standing somehow on their own 2 feet. Somehow. Despite everything that has been done to mischaracterize, to control this person, to make sure they look a certain way, like they're a pill to deal with, like they are, I don't know, rusty somehow. Kind of like the Tin Man, but with a little polish and a little bit of oil, the Tin Man was just fine, right? The Tin Man ended up having the most capacity for compassion out of all of them in The Wizard of Oz. That's kind of what's going on here. Everybody said you're heartless, you're empty, empty-headed, empty-hearted, empty-souled. And here you are picking your own fruit. And these people are going to have to confess why this whole thing was started to begin with. They're going back to the source, the originator of this claim. And it's this Emperor in reverse. This Magician energy, this King of Swords in the reverse energy. This is somebody's past soulmate or past partner, a friendship from the past, somebody that didn't want you to be independent. They wanted you to depend on them. Somebody's finally taking a look into the rest of the situation, the rest of the people involved in the situation. Ace of Cups. And somebody's getting an abundance of information. Somebody has poured out their soul to whoever this investigator is. Poured out the truth, poured out their soul. Wow, the Queen of Swords. This is somebody's ex-partner for sure. It landed right on top of the King of Swords in reverse. Somebody's poured out their soul. This is somebody's past person that's doing this to them. I'm just telling the truth. I'm just concerned about their well-being. They can't do it alone. Meanwhile, the person that is saying all this is getting kicked out of work because they can't even get along with their coworkers because they're so negative, so malicious. They don't have any integrity and they can't be trusted. They're not a team player here. And here you are doing things independently, and this person's going to have to confess that the whole reason all of this was done, the investigation was ever started, the source of the initial claim here is because this person did not like this independent nature. They were going to need you. You were going to need them, excuse me. And now this person that was so, I don't know, this High Priestess Empress energy that was, their reputation has been destroyed by this person here, by this investigation. Their professional reputation has been destroyed by this investigation. And now somebody actually has to confess that they were just trying to control somebody's money, trying to get somebody to stay working while another person got to steal it. And working under contract, like you had to be a certain way. It was orchestrated, it was manipulated, that you had to be a certain way. And they wanted you to work for free. This person was like stealing in the background, talking shit, running their mouth about you, being hostile, saying you were never going to be anything, never going to make it, never going to be able to handle something. But we've got this High Priestess, Empress, Archangel Uriel, Angel of Balance, Nine of Pentacles, twice energy that you're in here. You're just going to pour out your heart and tell the truth. Somebody has poured their heart out and spoke something to the investigators, and it may have seemed shrewd. It may have seemed biting. It may have seemed bitter to somebody. But what happens when somebody's trying to steal from you and your good fortune? Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. You're going to talk about it. You're going to talk about how opportunities were taken from you, how money was blocked from you, how networking possibly, how your professional reputation was destroyed here. All because somebody else wanted control of what you did, wanted the money from what you did, wanted to keep you working without knowing you were earning, like a slave, while they laughed. this person is going to get snitched on by the rest of the people that they worked with or were affected, probably by their coworkers. That's probably why this person's not going to have a job, because they're hostile and angry and aggressive, and all they're trying to do is destroy the good fortune of another person who was their past soulmate, who poured out a cup of love and was had honest integrity and spoke the truth, okay, probably to these investigators, about the things that were done to take from them, about the opportunities they missed, about the misfortune, about, let's just say, craps, okay? Somebody hit snake eyes here. And it was orchestrated. And now it's going back to whoever, like, originated the claim. It's going back to source. Going back to source of the claim. This is what you said about this person. This is what you said happened. This was your response to what they said happened, and all of that's being disproven. All of that is looking like you were lying. You're going to have to tell the truth. You're not working and playing well with others. Nobody wants you on their team. You have to confess to what you have done to this person here, exchanging gifts, because you wanted what was theirs. You wanted what was theirs. You wanted to take from them and feel like they were giving to you. Make it look a certain way. Make it look just right. Go the distance in reverse. Somebody didn't follow through with something. They didn't follow through, or they weren't able to follow through with taking from you. Blessed. You were protected. There is a blessing about to come into your life because of what was done to you here. They were not able to take what was meant for you, even if they were trying to like make it look like you were working under contract, but they were getting the money. You don't even know this is happening financially. You're about to be blessed. This investigator knows where this originated and why. Now, it's time for you to just take a deep breath and know that everything is going to be okay. If this resonates with you, you're probably pretty pissed. Tick-tock like a fucking ticking time bomb, you're pissed. I'm hearing a hair trigger temper. Somebody is like, about to make somebody eat a knuckle sandwich, my dad said. 5 of clubs. Shit. All right, let's get a closing message from my deadly apothecary here. So whoever was coming after this angel type energy, this high priestess energy, empress energy, queen of swords in the upright energy, somebody that has integrity here, trying to make them look like something that they're not, trying to destroy this person's reputation, trying to then steal from this person while they're working for free. This is about to be exposed here. Somebody is taking a look into the rest of the contracts. Black Hellbore, drop the drama. I don't know if you can see that with the light. Black Hellbore, drop the drama. Let's see here. All right, so the energy of, oh, wow. The energy of the Black Hellbore is narcotic, mystic, and pure. The other names for this is Christ herb, Christmas rose, melampode. The black root was dried in magic, in medicinal uses, powdered to treat hysteria and calm strong emotions. In folk magic, casting the powdered root in the air was thought to render a person invisible. Somebody does not want you to be seen. Somebody doesn't want you to be seen. They want the money that comes with you, but they do not want you to be seen. Like, do the work, I get the money. Do the work, I get the money. This person is not working with you at all. The poison of this. For Hellbore, strong emotions act like a narcotic. They are addicted to drama. Hellbore lurches from self-created crisis to crisis, never really enjoying peace and calm. They center themselves in every tragedy, enjoying the attention, and are dependent on powerful emotions to make them feel energized. If life is getting a bit dull and quiet, Hellbore will create a commotion just so they can feel alive again. The antidote is intense emotions are something we have been gifted with to help us focus on what we want to manifest. So this person right now is using their manifestation capabilities negatively to take from you so they can feel alive again. The heady feeling of strong emotions can be addictive and is one of our huge lessons on earth. Do not confuse passion and intensity with aliveness when these strong feelings are used to feed a habit and garner attention. Hellbore can drop the drama this time around. So basically, somebody is, it's like they're poking the bear to get a rise out of you, like to get something out of you. And you're not even paying attention. I don't even think you're conscious of this person stealing from you. And they want this drama. They want you to look their way. They want you to be aware of them. But you're in a place of rest right now. You've worked very hard for something here, and you haven't earned anything that you're aware of, and you're tired. So you're dropping the drama. You're taking a breath. You're a ticking time bomb because you're pressed. You're sick and tired of having done all of the work, having manifested for yourself despite all of this, okay? Despite all the things that have been said to take whatever you're earning. You didn't even know you were earning. You were just doing the work because it made you feel good. It made you feel accomplished. It made you feel self-actualized, okay? You weren't doing this for validation. You weren't doing this for necessarily to be famous or to make money. Whatever you were doing here, that this person wanted to stop with this report, okay? This investigation has gone full circle with this reversal in reverse. Uno reversal. Somebody has got the wild card in like plus 10 because, oh, somebody's going to get 10 plus years in jail for what they've done here. I need one more round of clarification. Somebody's going to drop the drama. Whoever you are that this report was made against to take your money, this second look that's going to be done, you're about to be vindicated, okay? This person is in trouble, big trouble. This second look has gone full circle back to the originator of a complaint, Magician and the Hermit. Shut the fuck up with the way the cards fall. To the originator. The investigation has gone full circle to the originator and the person that was trying to manifest off of you. Tried to make you a victim. Tried to cast illusions so you couldn't have your own product of your work. They wanted you locked up. This person wanted full physical control over everything that you did. This is somebody who wanted power of attorney over another person, and the person didn't know. They wanted you literally mentally locked up. They wanted to put you in some sort of facility so they could maintain control of whatever this is they're stealing from you while you kept doing all the hard work. Internally, healing, externally, in business, self-improvement, physical improvement, learning new things. making your own money, making your own way. This was not okay with this person, so they created a whole fuck ton of drama surrounding you, and now the investigation has come completely full circle. And look who was the one actually starting the drama. It's going to be this King of Swords energy, the Magician, where, look, you thought you were crafty. You thought you were going to whip some shit up. You thought you were going to manifest off of another human being. Well, we see you. We see that you took from this person and tried to put them away. Now you are going to feel like a victim because you're out of options. The illusions have been dissipated. The sun has hit the fog bank and it's clearing. Last card. I know I've gone a little bit long. Actually, forget the last card. Let's pull some out of the basket. We'll get a little basket in for today. All right. We've got Furious at the top of this pile that we just pulled. Somebody is furious. Black mold infestation, long established, not new. The state of Kentucky. Blue balls. Consecutive. Didn't I just say somebody was going to do 10 plus years? They're going to get consecutive sentences, not concurrent sentences. How do you look people in the eye? Moving how you do. Sacral chakra. Umbrella Corporation. Something about the planet of Neptune regarding spiritual energy, dreams, and fantasies. This could be somebody's placement. This person might be like a Pisces, a water sign. This person could be very emotional because you followed your dreams and your fantasies and your spiritual path, and they wanted to stop that. They wanted to put you away, but somebody's letting you out on your own recognizance. They think you can take care of your own shit. They are being sincere. Put hands on you. I hate it when these cards come out. Donald Trump came to the Reading airport during his campaign. Cannot restock because of unpaid invoices. All right, so here's the deal. If those resonate with the rest of the reading for you, then they do. If they don't, no big deal. But what I've got to say here is this person really wanted to control what was yours, and they wanted to pretend that they were like your manager, your boss, whatever it was. You were under contract for this fake place. Okay? Fake place, fake person, whatever it was that they were doing to try and take your work product. Okay? And earn for themselves. Probably because they can't pay their own invoices. Okay? And this person's mad. They're mad. Somebody's taking a second look at what they've said. Somebody's taking a second look at what they've done. Somebody's taking a second look at the initial complaint, the initial report. And they're seeing, after the investigation has come full circle, that somebody just wanted to control another person's money and lock them away and throw away the fucking key. And now this person is going to get beat down because the illusion is being revealed. All they wanted was to cause drama in your life and control what was yours. Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal. They could not take what was yours. They were unable to go all the way through with something here because you're blessed and protected. It's time for you to just stay calm because we know that you're a ticking time bomb right now. Somebody is pissed about the way they've been taken from, the way they've been mischaracterized, the way that they have poured themselves out and told the truth and still been left destitute, left in a place where they are, I don't know, being treated poorly still. Somebody has to basically tell the fucking truth. This King of Swords energy, the way they don't like your independence, okay? The Seven of Pentacles or Seven of Swords in the reverse, they want to steal from you. They're going to say that you can't stand on your own 2 feet, right? They're manipulating. They're manipulating a situation, saying that you don't work and play well with others. They're the ones that don't have a job because they're control freak and they try and take from people. They just steal from people. They steal others' hard work. They take credit for other hard work. It might not be as black and white as I'm taking money from another person. This could be somebody that takes other people's strategies. This could be somebody that steals other people's work. Like, this could be like this supervisor that takes credit for all of the subordinates' reports. Like, everybody got together and did this group report on financials or on a new project or on, statistics or something. And the head of the class or the head of the unit or the supervisor or the middle manager has come in and completely taken credit for everybody else's work like they are the boss here. But this person is a cheat, okay? This person is emotionally, morally bankrupt. This person might be going financially bankrupt. This person here has tried to characterize and cause conflict for this High Priestess energy, for this Empress energy, because they're abundant, because they have good luck, because they seem to have things fall into their lap, and somebody wants to just cut that out. You just got to stop that. You can't have good things happen to you. No, I don't want good things to happen to you. Good things are supposed to happen to me, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to manipulate it, and if I can't get it, I'm going to be mad. This is what this King of Swords in the reverse energy is here. And the investigator has come full circle, and they've listened to their intuition. Who is actually in balance? Who is actually focused? Who is actually listening to, I'm going to say, God's direction here? Because whoever has stayed in balance, this High Priestess Empress energy, was the initial subject of the investigation that somebody, sent out. Somebody sicked the cops on another person, basically, here. And now the investigation has gone full circle to whoever made the initial report. And it's being seen that they made this report to try and control something and try and take something from another human being, maintain control over the life of another human being, like conservatorship, power of attorney, something like that, stealing somebody's contract, their work product, their rights, residuals, or royalties here. And now that this investigation has come full circle, everybody can see the originator of the drama. Somebody wanting what another person had. Somebody wanting control over another person. You can't walk away. You can't leave. You don't get the final say. You don't tell me I'm controlling you. Somebody is realizing they're not as in control as they think they are. You're about to be able to rest. You're about to be able to relax. This person might have a pill addiction. This person might have a tin of pills, a can of pills, like hidden, stashed somewhere. This could be in the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, that's all I'm picking up, you guys. I'm going to close the reading right there. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. And you guys, if I can manage to not be a piece of shit, so the fuck can you. Black Betty out.